Good morning. Good morning. The prompt today is legend. So, I cut this out of a magazine. And I have a different tripod. Let's see if that doesn't help. And I copied it on acetate. Now, it's still wet, but I think that's gonna be cool. Not a bad copy for a, and I know there's a glare. I either get glares or no light now, apparently. Well, that's the acetate. But I'm gonna let that dry really well before I put it down. Let's get out. And it went through my copier fine. Some people say that they don't, like a cheap home copier, it kind of gets chewed up. But so far so good with mine. I think I'm going to do another background from here. It would be good for legend. You hear the dog? And I think I'm going to fast forward because this might take a while. Oh no, I'll talk about my class. All right, without details because it's a paid for class. It was very nice. She's a great teacher. She's very well organized. This is not her first rodeo, you can tell. And it was great fun. She got me out of my comfort zone. She had us, oh, I like that one. She had us prep a page for next month, which was cool. I think I'm going to do something like that. I do have a ton of jelly prints. That just reminds me of watermelon, even though I love it. Maybe I could do this with oranges and blues. Orange and turquoise, which I love that color combination more and more. From up at the class. Do I do a bunch of strips? That's going to take some time too. I don't know what to do. I did not go to my other art class yesterday because did I tell you I fell? I hit my tailbone and it's very sore and it's hard to sit in a metal chair. It's even hard to sit in my padded chair. Alright, I love this because it says darkness abroad. And there's some dark days happening for elephants, right? For that legend. Let's just see what happens. We're just going to keep going till we don't go anymore. I'm going to try to go to my painting class, even though that teacher was mad at me. But I'll be gosh darn if I'm going to let her tell me what I can and cannot do. As far as sitting where I want to sit. What else? Yeah, I watched a bunch of Glue Book. The class was excellent. Making me, and we did not do a face one. Now, whether we do that next month, she had, I think she said she messed up her back from yoga. At least mine was not a sports injury. It was a craft injury. My husband says crafting is dangerous. I think I'm going to go with all naturals again. Now, is this going to dry? Because, yeah, people's do dry, but it's still wet. Wonder what would happen if I put a paper towel on it. But it has to come up directly. Otherwise it'll smear. Well, because the ink is sitting on... Oh, now I have paper towel pattern in my elephant legs. Paper towel pattern in my elephant legs. That sounds like a personal problem, but it might dry faster. And I think I'm just gonna... Oh, wow. Wouldn't it be cool to be like right there? Now there's a mama elephant right here and then a baby. All right, dry. It's almost like it spit out more ink at the bottom, but it didn't get caught up in the machine. All right, so I'm going to go with natural. Natural. Let's get in my scrap drawer. Find some naturals. And guess what else? Now, Kurtie, don't laugh at me. I really do want to make my own supplies. I know I've been saying that for a while. Ooh, this is pretty. But I bought Job's from Job's Journal. Has been making a little bit of a sticker shop. And I bought some of his just so that I could say I supported him. I don't do Patreon. I approve of the process and the reasoning for sure. But if they have a product shop, I'll buy their products as a way. Like Pear Tea stickers, I've probably launched her career. Not really, but I have bought a lot of her stickers. But I like them. I'm not going to buy things I don't like. So we'll see how Job's stickers are. I think it would be fun to sell stickers, but it's a pain. You have to keep up with shipping and blah, 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 blah. Printables is another thing. That's easier, but I don't know how to do all that technology. So yes, even though I said I wasn't going to buy any more things. Kurtie says, yeah, but that means you will. All right. Okay, that's an uneven number. That's 4. We need an even number. Or an odd number, I mean. That happens in decorating too. That happens everywhere. I have a drawer over here of just the side pieces of things. This is silly because it's just a teeny tiny piece of paper, but that's okay. Maybe I don't want all this. I think I will include, I took a couple clips on my phone of the drive on Sunday, but most of it, I mean, it's just backcountry roads, which I love. I chose not to go on the interstate. It took me about 25 minutes longer, which in my book is okay. I just hate being on the interstate with, I mean, I don't hate, yeah, I do hate it. The trucks. big trucks. We have so much truck traffic anymore between BMW, the parts for BMW. Now there's a Volvo plant down by Charleston. Oh, speaking of Charleston, the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, which I don't do Black Friday shopping. My sister and I are going down to Charleston to meet up with a family friend from when we were little girls. Our mothers had the same name, and this lady and my mom had the same name, and she was a divorcee way back, early 70s, I guess. So she had 2 daughters that were my sister. Well, the oldest one is my younger sister's age, I think. And the littler one is a couple years younger. But I didn't play with them as much as my other 2 sisters did. Does it look funny not to have anything over here? But if I add something over here, then I have to add another one. Anyhow, they are coming to Charleston for a visit. She has remarried. The mom, who is got to be close to 80, I think. And her husband has apparently pretty good checkbook. And they have been doing a ton of traveling, which is great for her. She was not able to travel, and then she took care of a brother for many years who was sick, and now she's met this man, and he likes to travel, and she does too, because she met her first husband somewhere, because he was from Baghdad. But anyhow, they're going to Charleston. The man has, I think one of his children lives close to Charleston or something. I don't know. They're going to Charleston for Thanksgiving. And we are going to go down and spend the day after Thanksgiving with them. And her 2 daughters are coming, which I haven't seen since I was 18. So that was a few years ago. I think that's going to be cool. I haven't seen this woman since I was about 24. She helped my mom with my first wedding. That was the last time I saw her. And I was 24. We're going to add some shadowing here, just to kill time, because I'm trying to get that thing to dry better. And there's really no rhyme, no reason as to where I'm putting this. Just that it speaks to me. It is still wet. I'll see if I can cut it without touching it. It would be fun to photocopy one of Dina Wakley's art pieces on acetate and see what happens. Okay. And then I think I would just washi tape it up in there with Halloween washi tape. Oh, wait a second. Here's gold washi tape. My husband's talking to the dog and he's in this room. My husband's in a different room. Oopsie. It would help if you put the tape on the object. Now this is really thin tape. It's probably not going to hold very well. But for right now to this, I'm going to leave it like that and let it dry. Oh, I need a number. What is this today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, duh. Look at me. 15. All right. Where's my envelope? Here it is. I pre-stamped a bunch of the little number circles on different colored papers. So I really don't want my... Well, I might leave it with that much of a white edge. No, I think I'm going to color it. Oh, it's magazine paper. Which won't take color pencils very well. Huh. Can you see it? Oh, I love that. And it still says Darkness Abroad, which is a message to poachers and things. And I love the natural background. Super easy. Love it. I'm off to art. Up in Anderson, 2-hour drive. If I see anything interesting, I'll let you know. Bye. We are in the middle of nowhere, South Carolina, going to a tiny bit bigger than a little bit of nowhere, South Carolina. But I think I only have about 30 miles to go, which is slower because I'm on these country roads rather than an interstate. And I can stop at Barnes & Noble and get the magazine that I was talking about. So now I got to pay attention. Bye. Well, this is what I've had the whole way up, and apparently it's going to be like this the whole way back. Rain, rain, and rain. Fun class. Had a great time. Car. Okay. Had a great time. Tried something out of my comfort zone, which I actually did not like in the beginning, but it worked itself out. It was cool. And I got the art journaling magazine. So I'm headed home. I have about another hour, well, probably an hour and 15 minutes to go or so. And it's just a lot of nothing. But it's better than being on an interstate in the rain with trucks and heavy traffic. And